Hello, all my Cosmic Cleanup Crew, First Wave Indigos, and Hologram Rescue Team buddies. I would just like to take a few minutes here and give you a quick update. Yesterday was Friday the 13th, and I got trashed. I feel like I was somehow doing something to interfere with all of the dark magic and things that were going on yesterday. But I got some good sleep, and I'm in rare form today. So first of all, I would like to tell you a little bit about something I've been thinking about for quite a while that I've needed to tell you how I feel. And that's the word avatar. I love that word. I think if we start calling our bodies avatars, it's going to make huge changes. For one thing, avatar sounds so much more badass than saying my body. And so just start trying that. I've loved that word ever since I heard it, and it's kind of come on my radar lately, and I was just we need to start calling our bodies our avatars and really connecting to them that way. And what I was getting is if you connect to your Suemah, and now your Suemah, it has a name, but you're not supposed to tell it. You're not even supposed to know what it is right now. It's that confidential. And so you just call your Suemah my Suemah. And if you collaborate with your Suemah and your avatar, things can be very, very much stepped up in your personal game here. And what I have found is that avatars have a different name than your birth name. It's like I would not call my avatar Aurauralite. My avatar has a different name, and our avatar names are a little bit confidential. You don't want to tell everybody what they are. But I found out that my avatar's name, if I said it backwards, meant something. If it's like it was inside out and backwards for kind of a covert kind of thing. And the bottom line was it was very, very, very empowering. And so kind of do your own thing, figure out what your avatar's name is, and really start connecting to it. And the three of you, your Suemah, your avatar, can be total game changers in your present and future life, and in stepping up your game and holding the power that you are meant to have. And this is kind of new stuff, and so work with it, and I will give you some more updates as they come in. But I know it's really changed my life. I feel really happy, and when I spend time with both my avatar and my Suemah, the three of us collaborate and we have the most fun. It's like, I've been telling you you're never alone, but when you collaborate with your avatar and your Suemah, the three of you can just have a grand old time, even if you're alone. Especially if you're alone, then you can even have more fun because you don't have to worry that somebody else is around you. So try working with that, and I will give more updates as they come. Okay, now there's another amazing, groundbreaking thing that happened yesterday that I'll explain to you, and it's something you can do too. So yesterday I had a session with the woman from Canada who raised the little plasma root that I talked about in the last video. And she said that she was feeling like she was being used to power Dark Lord's enslavement systems. Now, she'd known before that she was able to, she had a tremendous amount of energy, and she could do blastings and just a real powerhouse. And so I kind of looked into that, and I found out, yes, she was like a real top level enslavement system power source. And so I said, we got it. Let's fix this. So she egged herself, and she had her make sure she had her rocks with her. And then I called in Tesla and his brother Zeolock, and also Cryon, to come in and help with this, because I knew it was kind of a big deal and I needed some expertise on this. So it was kind of funny. I saw them in a huddle, kind of like in a football game, and I guess they were checking each other out and making plans for what each other's information was and how best to handle this. So when they got out of their little huddle, I saw them on like some high-tech computer system or something like that. And then they gave these instructions. They said I got the words, all systems go. And so what I instructed my client to do was to take a breath and then unplug. Like, take the plug and pull the plug on what she was doing to these Dark Lord systems. So she did that, and then it started to boot down. It was kind of like unplugging your router. It just takes a few minutes to unplug and for the static to go away. So she did that, and when she felt like it was all done, I had her take a breath, and she was in neutral, and then plug back into our matrix grid, the one that we are in charge of, and put her power energy in that grid instead. So she did that, and she started feeling really good. Then I had her put her arms, or she did her figure 8 racetrack, where you go heart, head, heart, loins, heart, head, heart, loins, and it goes faster and faster and faster. And so that she could integrate herself into this new system. And then I had her keep repeating this mantra, I'm in charge, I'm in charge, I'm in charge. And when she was all done with that and she felt like she was in really good shape, I had her cross her arms over her chest like a mummy. And then when she was holding onto her shoulders, squeeze her shoulders and say, my will be done, my will be done, my will be done. So be it. And do that 3 times. And what that does is anchor in this new system. And it was just amazing to sense that and feel what had happened. Now, personally, it was very interesting, but I inadvertently did it myself when I was instructing her how to do that. It was just amazing, because I checked after to see if I needed to do this too, and I was getting, well, it's already done. And I'm like, well, when was that done? I don't remember doing this. And they said that I had done it when I was helping her. Well, an interesting thing happened too. There was two people that I had on chat while I was working with this gal, and just kind of for backup. And one of them said that all of a sudden she had a meltdown, and come to find out she was doing it too, inadvertently. And she was just really throwing off all the energy of being sick and tired of being used by these assholes all of her life. And so when she released that, then she got into that neutral place, and she was okay after that. So what I told her to do is that she also needed to do this, and she inadvertently was doing it herself while I was working on this. So it's amazing, a couple of things. It's amazing how sometimes we do things and we don't know we're doing it until after they're done. And I'm seeing this more and more and more. And this unplugging from their system, I think, is very important, that we all do that none of us knowingly or unknowingly. Sometimes we know we're doing it, but we don't know what to do about it. Like this client of mine, she didn't know how to unplug from it. So it's very important that we be cognizant of this and say, no, I'm not going to do that for you, and unplug from this. Now, I will put the recipe down in the description so that you can all do this. And then it would be nice to report back and tell me how things went, how what you felt, any ahas that you got. Because the bottom line is, this is our hologram. It got hijacked, and we for darn sure better be taking it back. And if they have been using us, understand, if they have been using us, we have been doing double agent work. You need to know that. If you did anything for the Dark Lords, it was a double agent job so that you can get their intel, and so that we can clean this mess up quicker and faster, because we then know how they operate. If we never had any interactions with them, we wouldn't have a clue what they're doing, and we wouldn't have a clue how to fix things. But now we are, and things are changing, and I am just thrilled for the quantum leaps that we seem to be doing every single day. So I just wanted to hurry and put this out as words of encouragement, so that you can, get your game on and get happy and excited about your future. And, it's like Hal said, don't be Fair's bitch, and don't be these assholes bitch. You can, now you know there's something you can do about it, which is amazing. And it's so liberating, and it really releases a lot of the trauma and the turmoil inside, to realize, hey, I was a double agent, I was doing my job, and I did a darn good job. So just wanted to give that to everybody, and thank you all for all of the work you're doing. I know so many of you are doing work under the scenes. Nobody ever knows. Nobody pats you on the back. Well, I'm here to pat your back because I know that you are doing tremendous things that maybe you can't even talk about. So anyway, have an awesome weekend and the awesome rest of your life. Keep working on this stuff. We are making huge changes. And bottom line is, say to yourself, I'm in charge. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.